In the bustling city of Veridicus, there lived a man named Titus. Titus was an ordinary man with an extraordinary virtue, a virtue that set him apart from the hurried masses of the metropolis. Patience, the ancient Stoic principle, was the guiding light of his life. Titus worked as a librarian at the Grand Veridicus Library, a place teeming with knowledge and, more often than not, impatient visitors. In a world accustomed to instant gratification, the library seemed out of place, a sanctuary where the age-old wisdom of literature, philosophy, and history was preserved. But the library's visitors seldom shared Titus' dedication to patience. The Veridicus Library was a hub of knowledge, attracting students, scholars, and curiosity seekers alike. Titus spent his days among the dusty shelves, tending to ancient tomes, helping visitors locate their desired volumes, and answering questions that ranged from the mundane to the profound. Patience was the cloak he wore in his interactions with each visitor. One sunny morning, a young scholar named Lucius stormed into the library, his frustration evident in the creases on his forehead and the exasperated sighs he emitted. He had been searching for a specific manuscript for weeks, and his patience was wearing thin. "Titus," Lucius said, his voice tense, "I've been looking for the treatise on ethical virtue by Philo of Veridicus. I can't find it anywhere. This library is a labyrinth." Titus offered a serene smile, his eyes radiating the calm of Stoic philosophy. "I understand your frustration, Lucius," he said. "The treatise on ethical virtue is indeed a treasure, but it's an elusive one. Come, let's look together." Titus led Lucius to a quiet corner of the library and began a thorough search, meticulously inspecting shelf after shelf. As they worked, Titus spoke of the virtues of patience and its role in understanding the wisdom contained within the ancient manuscripts. "Patience," he said, "is the key to unlocking the treasures of the past. Like a gardener who tends to a sapling, we must nurture our knowledge with time, care, and persistence." Lucius, initially irked by the situation, slowly began to absorb Titus' wisdom. As they searched, the scholar found himself becoming calmer, more attuned to the beauty of the library's timeless volumes. Finally, in the dim recesses of the library, they discovered the elusive treatise on ethical virtue, its pages adorned with the wisdom of a philosopher long gone but far from forgotten. Lucius thanked Titus with gratitude in his eyes. "You not only helped me find this manuscript, but you also reminded me of the value of patience in my quest for knowledge." Titus nodded, acknowledging the triumph of patience, not just in the discovery of the manuscript but in the transformation of a hurried, impatient scholar into a man who appreciated the journey of acquiring knowledge. Days turned into weeks, and Titus continued to exemplify Stoic patience in his daily interactions. Each encounter, be it with a harried student or a curious child, became an opportunity to impart the timeless wisdom of patience. One particularly chilly afternoon, a disheveled man named Gaius entered the library, shivering from the cold. His eyes darted around the grand edifice as if searching for something specific. Titus approached him, his calm demeanor in stark contrast to the man's visible distress. "How may I assist you?" Titus inquired. Gaius, his voice tremulous, explained his situation. He had lost his family and home in a recent fire, including the only copy of a book his late father had cherished. It was a cherished memory, a link to his past, and he desperately wanted to find a replacement. Titus listened intently, his eyes filled with compassion. "I'm sorry for your loss, Gaius," he said. "Though I can't bring back your past, perhaps we can find a way to rekindle those memories." With Titus' guidance, they embarked on a journey through the library's extensive collection, searching for a book that could serve as a symbolic link to Gaius' lost past. During the search, they talked about the impermanence of material possessions and the importance of cherishing the memories rather than the physical objects. Eventually, they found a book that held sentimental value to Gaius. It wasn't an exact replacement for the lost volume, but it carried the essence of his father's love for literature. Tears welled up in Gaius' eyes as he held the book close. "Thank you, Titus," he whispered. "You've not only helped me find this book, but you've shown me the virtue of patience in the face of loss." Titus smiled, his eyes reflecting the Stoic principles he held dear. "Remember, Gaius, patience is the cornerstone of resilience. It allows us to endure loss, find solace in memories, and keep moving forward." As Gaius left the library, clutching the book to his chest, he walked away not only with a replacement for a cherished possession but also with a deeper understanding of the enduring strength of patience and its power to heal wounds. Titus continued his work in the library, patiently guiding visitors and sowing the seeds of Stoic wisdom. With each interaction, he showed that the virtue of patience was not a sign of passivity but a source of inner strength, a pillar of resilience, and a key to understanding the enduring wisdom of the ages. In a world of haste and impatience, Titus stood as a beacon of Stoic virtue, a reminder that patience, like a steady hand guiding a ship through turbulent waters, could lead one to unexpected treasures, both within and without.